Well, good morning again, friends. I'm excited for our first ever, and maybe only ever, Intern Spotlight. Everybody say hi to our lovely interns. You've gotten to know them this week. They're pretty fantastical. We've got...
Mr. Dr. Professor Armstrong.
And
Princess Julia or Miss Willingham.
Perfect. Guys, I've loved having you in class this week. So tell me, first, let's just talk about you. Tell me maybe a little bit about you, kind of how old you are, what kind of things do you love to do, what's been your experiences at Mount Vernon Land?
So I'm 18 years old. I have
Senior.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
The main thing that I do with my time is theater and the arts, and I've been doing theater since I think I was like 4.
Oh my gosh.
I think I was in my first show when I was 4.
You're a lifer.
So yeah, I was at my church. It was great. And yeah, I think the main thing that I like to spend my time doing is doing the arts and learning more about different types of the arts and
That's awesome.
the arts.
The arts. And
Did
you'll
I
also
mention that?
the arts. You'll also see Princess Julia as a real life princess, as our Princess Jasmine in Aladdin this spring. So more arts to come from Princess Julia. What about you, Mr. Dr. Professor Armstrong?
You? Well, I am 17 years old. I am a junior here at Mount Vernon, and I have been in the performing arts for about 6 months now.
That amazes me, and I love it so much, Jack.
So yeah, who would have thought? I've sort of been doing my time playing different characters. You might know me as the Rat King or Dr. Gibbs if you have been to any of the upper school plays.
Oh, Mrs. Gibbs. Hey.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was me.
And you also were in our Christmas art showcase
Indeed, I
singing
was.
the lovely...
Melekalekimaka, and she was my backup singer.
Oh, incredible. That's so cool, Jack. So tell me, how did you get into the arts? Because weren't you a huge sports guy?
I wouldn't really say I was a huge sports guy. I just
Okay,
sort
cool.
of did it because there was nothing really else for me to do.
Cool.
But I think I mostly got to give it a shout out to my brother, Will.
Hey,
He
bro.
actually was the main reason why I decided to start theatrical arts in the first place.
That's cool. So besides the fact that y'all just like to perform, what's been kind of your favorite part of being in the arts? What has it done for you? What has it meant to you?
Oh, I think the biggest thing is that, especially at Mount Vernon, our arts program is a really big family.
Mm-hmm.
We all are very, very close. We all have our own inside jokes and everything, and then we're all very supportive of each other. And walking into any group of theater people or arts people, performing people, it's a really... when you walk into a group of performing arts students.
Because it's weird and loud
Yes.
but awesome.
Yes, and everyone's so nice and sweet, and it's a really great way to spend my time.
I love that so much. It makes me so happy. I'm going to cry. What about you, Mr. Armstrong?
Well, she sort of said mostly everything because when you work with the same people every afternoon for about a couple of months at a time, you really get to know each other. You get to know the lay of the land. You get to be actually part of something important, and you really get to befriend the people you work with.
That's awesome. And create something beautiful. So that's so cool that it's not only just the cool product that ends up happening of the show, but it's the process and who you meet during the process and those friendships that's just as important, if not even more important than the product. So I love that you guys, that you see that and you know that and you love that. So tell me then, so Julia, I know that you're graduating this year, and Jack, that's on the horizon for you. Do you envision the arts being something that you continue in some way, shape, or form?
Yes, so I know that I am minoring in theater.
Sweet.
So that basically I will be incorporating theater a lot into my life, and then I just don't know exactly what part of the arts I want to specifically do all of the time, because I just love all of it, doing all of it. So I'm still trying to decide what part I want to throw all of my life into.
Fantastic. What about you, Mr. Armstrong?
I don't really know what's going to happen with theater. I mean, I know I'm definitely going to be doing it next year, but after that in college, I'm not so sure.
Cool.
I'm still planning on keeping it around, but I don't know if I'm actually going to take it somewhere big time or just sort of let that be a pastime little hobby.
Cool. And I love that that's always an option, even as an adult, who's done theater and voice professionally, like sometimes there are seasons that you do it professionally. Sometimes it's a community theater production. Sometimes it's just like in the comfort of your own bedroom and just like jamming in your car. But that arts can always be a part of your life, whether it's in a huge way or in a small way. So anywho, tell me about this week. What have you guys learned? What have you enjoyed about interning with our lower and middle school?
I've just really enjoyed being with new people and being with all of the amazing lower schoolers because y'all are all amazing. And I just love spending time with and getting to know each and every student that comes into this classroom. And it's a really awesome opportunity to be able to meet the younger students that because being over at the upper school all the time, I don't get to be down here all the time. And it's really a different environment and a really different headspace that I get to be in, and it's really an awesome experience.
That's so cool. And let me tell you, I'm sure everyone's like yelling at the screen saying like, we love you, Miss Julia. But it's been so cool having you here and seeing you connect with some of our younger students and having them just love on you and love the lessons that you've been providing. It's been so cool to see them learn from you. What's been your experience, Mr. Armstrong?
Well, it's sort of been a lot what Julia has said. A lot of these questions have been, but just sort of going down, seeing the lower school, see how it's changed, see what's different with not only like the classrooms, but also how lessons are being taught. Because this never existed when I was here. I wish I had this.
Yeah. So
it's also sort of I want to scout out sort of the next generation, see
Ooh,
if we're leaving upper school in capable hands, which I am certain that we are.
That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, and it's been so cool to even just have a gentleman in our classroom too. I know everyone has just loved having you and your crazy belt buckles and weird prop games and improv games. It's been so cool to see both of you guys connect with our lower and middle schoolers. So it's been an awesome week, and I wish we could have you all the time. But because this is Intern Spotlight, I'm glad that we got a chance to get to know you a little bit. But hey guys, these kiddos are like, and they're not kiddos, they're like young adults, but they are super duper talented, and we just wanted a second to brag on them and have them show off a little bit of their talent. So without further ado, let's just see what our interns come up with, shall we? Let's do it. All right, first up we have Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong, take it away.
All right, so I'm just going to start off with a couple of jokes.
Great.
Let's see. What does a nosy pepper do?
What?
It gets jalapeno business. All right, let's see. Why can't you ever give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she will always let it go. All right, let's see. Let's do two more. What do you call... Okay, better yet. What do you call a cross between a dinosaur and a pig? Jurassic Pork. All right, one more. What do you get when you play tug of war with a pig?
What?
I don't know.
You get pulled pork.
So good.
All right, do we have any more time left?
Yeah, absolutely. Show us something else.
All right, let's see. What can I show you? I can show you some voice impressions.
Amazing.
Let's see. Let's do Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove.
Ooh, throwback.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking we might start with the soup and light salad, see where we go from there. Oh, right, the poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison specifically chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Let's see. also do Gollum from Lord of the Rings, if
Oh.
anybody knows Gollum.
I do. I love Gollum.
So, we've led you out. How did Harry says Harry? Was a nice little hobbit, isn't he? That's my precious.
And that's that.
Wow, that was amazing talents, Mr. Armstrong. Happy spring break.
Happy spring break to you all.
Next up, we have Miss Willingham, and what will you be sharing with us today?
I will be singing a song from Tangled.
I love Tangled. She's like the only princess my height. Actually, Ariel too, but I'm not a redhead. Anywho, continue, Miss Julia.
All right. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
Beautiful! Oh, thanks, Miss Julia. That was so lovely. I love hearing your voice. Cool. You want to wish everyone a happy spring break?
Happy spring break!
Huzzah, huzzah.
Huzzah, huzzah.